Cameron Lily, she's coming? No.
Just recite
It's too tall.
She
said she wished she could come.
Okay, who is singing? Yeah? Okay, okay.
84.
Parakaruna Pahudiujanai Nitai Gaura Chandra Samba Avatara Sarani Omani Samba Avatara Sarani Omani Kevala Ananda Kanda Kevala Ananda Kanda Bajo Bajo Bai Setaya Nitai Surana
Did you sing or no?
I do not.
Huh?
I do not sing, unfortunately.
Now sing. You want to sing?
Can I pass on singing? I never learned to sing. I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
Okay. Are your daughter? They are not singing. They are learning.
They are too shy. I don't think they will. I can sing. I can try.
Okay.
I'm kind of sad because it was like had a special meaning to me. I hope I can find it.
Whenever I go to jewelry, it's always on the bell because I'm tossing and turning.
And I've been sleeping on like little like pillows with like little things. Maybe it's stuck on one.
So used to be old book.
I'll show you.
I came this house or another house?
It's always new houses. It's always new houses.
They have a new house every year.
Oh no.
Every month.
Everybody. No. Okay.
That Asam Maharaji came also.
Yes, Ajnok Maharaj. Yes.
Cute little setup.
Oh yeah, I
And
remember
did you
that.
see his little flowers?
4 years. No,
I think it was
4
for
years.
Vana Maharaj,
3 years ago.
right?
Yeah.
Vana Maharaj appearance or disappearance? Srila Vana Maharaj.
My memories of that.
Anyways.
Okay.
Nitai gunamani ama, nitai gunamani, aliya pe mera bhaya, bashano afani. Nitai gunamani ama, nitai gunamani, aliya pe mera bhaya.
Nice little brahmachari crew. My throat is very bad.
Oh, he had these medicine today.
He saw. I was using a breathing machine today.
No, it's good.
Is it Krishna?
No, it's good.
That's working. Hi.
Krishna-seva-vritti.
It's deeper than that.
Sorry, I just need to find it here. Hold on.
Hari-bhajana. Can you get more down for
It's 360.
343.
I want to sing Vraja-mandala after, so immediately into it.
Okay. So I won't finish any Krishna, just finish and then she'll. Okay.
Krishna-seva-vritti Vande. Krishna-seva-vritti Vande. Krishna-seva-vritti Vande. Krishna-seva-vritti Vande. Mana-samadhukaram arpayami japada pankajam makarande. Mana-samadhukaram arpayami japada pankajam makarande. Krishna-seva-vritti Vande.
I sing in response. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. One page before. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. Kulatharuni Mandala Mahite. Kulatharuni Mandala Mahite. Kulatharuni Mandala Mahite. Kulatharuni Mandala Mahite. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. 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 Damodara Rati Vardhana Vesha Hari Niskuta Vrindavana Rati Vardhana Vesha Hari Niskuta Vrindavana Damodara Rati Vardhana Vesha Hari Niskuta Vanu Dadhi Navasasi Leke Lalita Saki Gunaramita Vishake. Vanu Dadhi Navasasi Leke Lalita Saki Gunaramita Vishake. Vanu Dadhi Navasasi Leke Lalita Saki Gunaramita Vishake. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
sing? You sing? No. You want to sing? Okay, sing. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Huh? Huh? You want to speak few words?
She said yesterday she would speak today.
Narayani yesterday said she would speak today.
Acha.
Huh? Okay, 5 minutes.
You're a very good speaker.
Okay, 10 minutes.
Stand up.
Evil.
Om Gyanatimarandasya Gananchana Shalakaya Chakshuramilitam Yena Taisman Shri Gurave Namaha Namam Vishnu Padaya Gaura Prishtaya Bhutale Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Van Goswami Tinamine Vanchakalpa Turvyascha Kripa Sindhu Evacha Patitanam Pavinirbo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namaha. First off, I'd like to give my humble obeisances to my Diksha Guru, Srila Bhaktivedanta Van Goswami Maharaj, and to all the assembled devotees here, and all the Vaishnavas. Very nervous. I don't feel comfortable public speaking like this. I'm also not much of a scholar, but I do speak from my heart. For me, Bhakti Yoga is a practice of the heart, so I can speak from there. All I can say is that this lifetime I suffered a lot, and in 2016 I met my Srila Gurudev, and little by little I could feel him pulling me out of my misery. I think I came into this path of Bhakti Yoga because of so much suffering. That I'm tired of it. So I really don't know what to say, Gurudev. I don't want to disappoint you. But what I can say is that this practice of Bhakti Yoga, this practice of devotion, has really inspired me and helped me inspire others to also wake up and open their eyes from this illusion and be around purity and hear from pure devotees, hear from the lips of pure devotees, and let that transcendental vibration come into my ears and into my heart and help clean the dust that is still covering my heart, but little by little it's being cleansed. And I can see from my own life and also from my God brothers and sisters how much we've grown and how much we've come out of, I don't know, the hippie stage and just becoming more devotional and more in the mood of service. And I know that this is all coming from the Shakti and mercy of our Srila Gurudev and our Parampara and Srimati Shamarani Didi. And we are so fortunate, we are so lucky to have these Vaishnavas coming here to Miami where we live in the great Maya and help us be in this association consistently. We're so fortunate. And I remember back in 2016, it was a much smaller group, and now it just keeps growing and growing and growing. And all I can say is my God brothers and sisters are progressing so quickly, so fast. And I know that that's coming from our Gurudev, our Srila Gurudev, and our Srila Narayan Maharaj. And I can just say I'm just really grateful and thankful and proud of everyone. And to see and witness that, it just really inspires me to keep sharing that with others, to keep bringing new people into this path, to keep preaching about my Guru, about Bhakti, about Krishna, about Radha, and to just do it with no fear because it's real. It's like I know that this path is real, that this practice is real. And so just speaking from my heart, just speaking fearless with others. I don't speak much Shastra, I don't speak much shlokas, but I think that people can feel that I have faith in, little drop of faith in this practice, and that helps them feel inspired to come as well. So I'm not sure if this is what you wanted to hear, Gurudev, but I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and Srimati Shamarani Didi as well, for just being for just being so consistent in my life, in all of our lives, and just being like a father and a mother, and yeah, just helping me little by little renounce from the things that don't serve me, and blessing me more and more with your association. And just thank you. That's all I have to say. Thank you, Hari-bol.
Okay. Okay. Give to her. Oh, sure. Where is Prabhuji? He is not here?
Yes, he's coming, Maharaj. Again, the same unlimited. Then the first one I'm still lotus fees of like Siksha Guru, Srila Badav Goswami Maharaj, and again I offer my Koti Koti then the first one I'm still lotus fees of Sripad Van Maharaj, who is so merciful, was always traveling all over the world, everywhere, west, east, everywhere, trying to engage us. As you can see, I'm not a speaker first time, but since Maharaj has requested me to say some words, I will try. As I was saying, thank you, Maharaj, for always being so merciful. We are so fallen, but unfortunately we don't know all the mercy that's coming all the way from Goloka Vrindavana to all the Guru Parampara, and again to you, coming to bless us, keep us engaged in that path, Bhakti Yoga, which is the only way that will free us from those chains of Maya. And Maya is so powerful, as you say yesterday, Maharaj. Maya is merciful also, but at the same time we are so lost, always finding more to keep us engaged here. But by your mercy, hopefully one day we'll have the opportunity to do our service as it says in Chaitanya Chamrita. I forget which verse, because I'm not I don't study that well. I can sing, I can cook. But as it is said, Jivya Swapoi, Krishna Nityadas, we all servant, eternal servant of Krishna, and even though we haven't realized it yet, but somehow, as you were saying, it is there. One day it will manifest. We just have to keep on chanting, because the only way that will free us is the Mahamantra, the holy chanting the holy name, one day we'll chant even one pure nam, then we'll get some benefit. So that's all I would say. So keep on chanting, people. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Shri Guru Namo Namaha. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Namah Kriyapati Gopishya Gopika Tharata Kanta Namaste. Aprikancha Gorangira Devrande Shri Vishnabhanu Suridi Pranami Hari Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. So I just wanted to say something because it's been two and a half years since this moment was again since like this, and you never know if it may come again. So I want to say just something. When I was homeless and sleeping in my car, one devotee, Madhusudan, Nikunja's husband, he called me, and I was trying to be clever. I had an office, but I was living in my car still. Then it was 10 o'clock at night. And he said, this sadhu came. You have to come. And I was saying, I'm in Pembroke Pines, he's in South Beach. I said, no, I'll have to take rest and maybe next time. He kept pushing and pushing. And I said, okay. So I came all the way down to South Beach. And by the time, of course, everything was ending. And so Sanatan and Madhusudan and Narayani and Bhakti Manjari, and so they said, hey, you know what? Let's go sing some bhajans by the beach. And I was like, okay. Oh, Manjari was there as well. And so we went and we sat, and they took their time with me, you know, and we sang Jaya Radha Madhava, and it was so sweet. So the next day they said, come to Mangala Artik the next day. I said, okay, I'll be there for sure. So I came the next day, and Sakura Dev, and we went through so many things, and he looked at me. I was sitting down. He said, what's your name? What you do like this? And we did hari-katha, and then afterwards he came back, and what I saw was so significant is I was kind of raised through ISKCON through that time. I went through the disciple course and all this, and I didn't know what was the difference between ISKCON and Gaudiya Math at the time. And but what I did see, what was very clear to me, is my God brothers and God sisters who are now, and how much love they have for each other, and even how they argued. You know, they would argue in Vicar, and I was just, how lovely. And then I said, if the fruit is this sweet, then what to speak of the tree?
Aww.
So at that moment, I said, okay, and we talked, and we said, okay, can you please help me get initiated? So, and then they arranged to help me get initiated, and they really spoke up for me. And then it was this man came, Gurudev came, and I didn't know him at all. But just me thinking that he was leaving for the first time, I cried so much. I hugged his feet, and I didn't understand. But through all that, I was just extremely thankful, and I just wanted to share that little bit. And I'm just so thankful for my God brothers. I'm so thankful for my God sisters, and even Guru Dev, everything for me, everything. So, Panchakapatrugi Shakri Pasindue, which I put it on Hari Vaishnavi Namo Namaha.
I don't think it'll reach that far.
Jnana-timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur-militamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Guruve Gaura Chandraya Radhikaya Tadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tarabhaktaya Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Vadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayani Namane Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna-katha Kripa Shri Murte Srimate Gaura Govinda Goswami Niti Namane Vanchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Panepacha Vatitanama Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Anjano Lambita Bhujo Kanaka Vedato Sankirtana Kapitaro Kamalaya Taksho Vishvambaro Dvijabaro Yuvadharma Pado Vande Jagatapriparo Karuna Avataram Shri Prabhu Nityananda Shri Dvaita Viradha Srivasa Thakura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, to continue from last night, we had quoted this verse, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra Koi, Lavamatra, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Hoy. So tonight we'll continue. Krishna Bhakti Janma Mula, Hoy Sadhu Sangha, Krishna Prema Janma Teo, Punyam, for many selfish desire, in order to receive the mood of the Guru, receive the mood of the Sadhu, imbibing mood. And so then this next verse we're discussing that the root cause of the uncovering of the dormant bhakti in one's heart is taking association with the sadhus. So even if one comes with many anartas, simply by having some loliyam, some greed to have that association, then bit by bit, like Akhanda Guru Tattva Nityananda Baladev, he has one plow and he has one mace. So the mace he's using to clear the field of the heart, these anartas. So Guru is like that, Sadhu is like that. So even if we're coming with some resistance, some anartas in our hearts, because who can say they're completely free of any desire, the Sadhu can also extract those things. So the root cause of the uncovering of the bhakti in our hearts is that association, and then that same association, by humbly, submissively hearing, chanting, remembering in the association of sadhus, then elevation from Shraddha into Prem, bit by bit, bit by bit, bit by bit. So we should consider how fortunate we are to have Sadhu Sangha. That it's not some simple thing that we grow out of, that we don't make progress beyond having association with the Vaishnavas, but actually the association of the Vaishnavas is our very life and soul. So,
Mirandasya Gananjana Shalakaya Shakshunitamina Tasmai Shri Guave Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Ratikai Priyatmari Shishimat Bhakti Vedanta Shiranayin Goswami Maharaji Namini Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Guru Pristaya Bhutali Shishimat Bhakti Vedanta Shiramadav Goswami Maharaji Namini Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutali Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasa Thakura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Welcome to all the devotees, especially Srila Maharaj, for coming to Miami to visit us. So I am not a good speaker, but since Maharaj is asking me to speak, I'm going to try to say something. So, we are very fortunate to have Maharaj in Miami, especially. You all know how Maya is very powerful in Miami. We have so many distractions. We have so many things to do. But lucky us. So we have Maharaj came here to purify us to his nice hari-katha. So out of many thousands of people in Miami, not so many people are interested in bhakti. So there are a few of you guys here right now. I remember I was listening to one of Maharaj's class. He was saying not so easy to attend this philosophy, because in a way to be part of this, we need to have security, either security or how can I say, security or the mercy of the Vaishnavas. Yes, the mercy of the Vaishnavas. Maharaj was saying, when you go to the market, you can see so many people are buying. Because why? It's very cheap there, you understand? So not too many people, so many people are gathering there, buying so many stuff there. But when you go to a jewelry store, not so many people. A few people are buying in the jewelry store. So the same way to, so many religion out of there. So there are so many followers. Why? Because they don't need that much security. You understand? Any little security, you qualify to become a Christian, to become a a Christian, this, that, you understand? But to come to this movement, not so easy. Like I was saying, either Vaishnav mercy or security. So we are very lucky, once again, to have Maharaj. I'm always listening to Maharaj class. So he's the one that inspired me to speak sometime in my own language to preach my people. If I can say something now, because of Maharaj. even though I'm not a good speaker, but because of Maharaj, I'm always listening to Maharaj class every day, so I can get a little something. Even though I was Srila and Maharaj's disciple, but maybe I was not qualified. But Maharaj class, very simple, very easy to understand. So many things that Maharaj, I was learning from Maharaj. So we are very lucky to have the darshan of Maharaj. So we are praying again and again. So we will always have the darshan of Maharaj here in South Florida. So he can help us to advance in our bhakti. So I'm not gonna say that much. So thank you, Maharaj, for everything. Thank you for coming to purify us in South Florida. Thank you.
He has a throat problem.
No, I'm good at it. She's joking. If you want me to speak, I will speak, but I don't want to ask. Om Ganatimirandasha Gananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaurasvise Namaha Mahabadanaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaurasvise Namaha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopikanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radha Vrindavaneswari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Om Vrindavai Tulasi Devaye Priyavai Kesavashisha Krishna Bhakti Prada Devi Satyavate Namo Namaha Manchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhai Bacha Patitanam Pavane Bhyo Vaishnave Bhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasa Thakura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I'd love to pay my unlimited and respectful obeisances onto the lotus feet of my Gurudev, Vishnu Parashtutarashata Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Van Goswami Maharaj. I'll also want to pay my unlimited and respectful obeisances onto the lotus feet of my Param Gurudev Nitya Lila Pravishnam Vishnu Parashtutarashata Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Simultaneously onto the lotus feet of my Param Gurudev Nitya Lila Pravishnam Vishnu Parashtutarashata Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj, as well as his onto the lotus feet of Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, our entire Guru Varga, all Vaishnavis, presented guests, and devotees online. Forgive me, my throat is suffering, so my voice is a bit shaky. But Gurudev has asked me to speak, so I will do so to purify my tongue and hopefully not taint your ears. In thinking what to speak, everyone said so many beautiful things, and one thing that always strikes my heart is Gurudev's endeavors to travel the world to give us these opportunities. And I think, what endeavor can we do while Gurudev is here to repay this seva that he's done to his Guru Parampara and also to us. And I recall of a story that my Gurudev told about a king, Vikramaditya. And one time in this king's assembly, all the scholars were gathered, and in comes a Kapilak sadhu. A Kapalik sadhu. I don't know if you know what a Kapalik sadhu. There are many different types of sadhus. My Gurudev explains it. Bhakta sadhus, Jnani sadhus, Karmi sadhus. This specific type of sadhu is one that's like a mendicant. He wears red cloth and he carries a skull. So, yes, thank you. So this sadhu entered the assembly hall with a skull and approached and asked of everyone, who here can tell me if this person is intelligent or foolish? And when he proposed this question, the assembly hall was full of pandits, very learned scholars. Everyone was a bit baffled. They did not know how to answer. So the sadhu, the Kapalik sadhu, became impatient, and he again asked, who here can tell me? If you do not, I will curse you. So then the king said, no problem. I have my wisest advisor. I just forgot his name. Kalidas. He said, bring Kalidas. So then Kalidas, shortly after being summoned, enters the assembly, and he walks to the front of the room, and the sadhu proposes the question to Kalidas. Tell me, is this man intelligent or foolish? And Kalidas looks and says, very easy to answer this question. Fetch me a stick, a thin bamboo stick. So they go, they bring him the stick. Kalidas says, this man is foolish. Everyone is like, how? Why? How do you know so? Well, when I put this stick in his skull, it goes from one side and it goes out the other. If this man was wise, it would go in his ear and to his heart. So I think the best thing we can do to honor Gurudev, to honor his endeavors, is to not be foolish. Easier said than done. But maybe one day one teaching will enter our heart, and that should be enough for this lifetime for us. So I thank my Gurudev endlessly for everything he's done for everyone, for myself. I can never repay you. I will serve you every life after life after life. I will find you. Namo Namaha.
Om Gyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Radhikai Priyatmane Shishmat Bhaktivedanta Narayana Itinamne Namo Vishnu Padaya Gaura Pristaya Bhutale Shishmat Bhaktivedanta Vana Goswami Itinamne Mukham Karachi Vachalam Pangum Bangayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Bande Shri Gurudinatarinam. So by the mercy of Shri Gurudev, he's request me to speak some words. And today is a very auspicious day because today is Tirobhav Tithi of Srivasa Thakura. So I'd like to speak just shortly about it. And in his song, Narottam Das Thakur, he explained in Janilo Premadana, Karuna Prachur. So he's saying that, where are these? So Janilo Premadana, Karuna Prachur. Janilo Premadana, Karuna Prachur. Heno Prabhu Kota Gila Acharya Thakura. So in this first verse, it's saying, where are these such great personalities who brought this treasure of Krishna Prema, such as Srivasa Thakura? So by this we can shortly understand how great personality is Srivasa Thakura. In a special occasion, for a whole year, Srimad Mahaprabhu, he was performing kirtan the whole night at the house of Srivasa Thakura. And once in one of these nights, there was a different mood, because every night Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was feeling so much ecstatic moods of prema, and everyone was feeling such a bliss. But at this special day, there was something going on that Mahaprabhu couldn't reach this stage of prema, and he was thinking himself, like, what is happening here that I could not, is not the same as the other nights. And what happened that night, the son of Srivasa, he passed away, and all his mother and all the ladies of the house, they were crying. And then when Srivasa he came to know about that, he went to the room and said, if you don't stop crying, I will leave you, because if you disturb the Sankirtana of Mahaprabhu, then there's no meaning of this house. So you should all stop crying now. And then they try to stop, but then Mahaprabhu, he comes to know about this. And once he know about this, he say, oh Srivasa, why didn't you told me that your son has passed away? And then Srivasa, very beautiful, he says, oh Mahaprabhu, what is more important? The son, mother, and being a father, this is all temporary. But your Sankirtana, this is true eternity. So there's no meaning to interrupt this. So I was just trying to keep your Sankirtana going on. And then Mahaprabhu, he was very pleased. Then Mahaprabhu, he comes, and then he sees like all the ladies, they were crying. Then Mahaprabhu, he bring back the child. And then the child, he very, very nicely, it's a very beautiful katha, but we don't have time to listen now. And he speaks about how this material life is temporary, and speak all about like jiva tattva katha. And then he goes back to a higher position, because there was no meaning to coming back, because he had to go further. So just shortly trying to remind about how special is this personality of Srivasa Thakura. And he also, Narada Muni, says the incarnation of Narada Muni. So I pray to Srivasa Thakura that in this day he could bless us, and then we can really serve this mission of Mahaprabhu. So Vancha Kabodra Visha Kripa Sindhu Vyavacha Patitaram Pavani Vyo Vaishnavi Vyo Namaha.
Makinath mandasha Anjana Salakaya Chaksham Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Vadikaya Priyapane Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Narayana Namane Panchakaparubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasa Thakura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So before I begin, I'd like to offer my humble, most respectful obeisances, my heart like flowers, again and again, at the dust of the lotus feet of my Gurudev, Om Vishnupada Stata Sada Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and to my Param Gurudevs, Nitya Lila Vishnupada Stata Sada Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, and Nitya Lila Vishnupada Stata Sada Shishimad Bhakti Parikrama Keshava Goswami Maharaj, unto all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, and especially offer my humble, most respectful obeisances unto Sripad Maharaj, who's travelling all over the world and sprinkling his mercy upon all, and to all assembled devotees here, please accept my Dandava pranams. So, it's so nice to be here, and especially to be in presence of Raj and you all. And actually it's very much reminding me of my God. My Gurudev is also travelling all over the world many times, and how he used to train his disciples and followers. So I witnessed also how our Srila Gurudev would train Sripad Maharaj, and now we're seeing the fruit, and he's also training all of you. So nicely training all of you. So it's really touched my heart to see that. Anyway, maybe I can try to say something what I've heard from the lotus lips of my Gurudev and Vaishnavas about Srivasa Thakura, as it's his Turabhav Tithi today. So we heard just now very nice hari-katha from Krishna-seva-vritti, and I heard my Gurudev, he told this katha one time, and he asked the devotees, or maybe the devotees asked a question to Gurudev, why is it that the son of Srivasa Thakura left his body in the presence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who's Sri Krishna himself? Why would anyone want to leave such association? So Gurudev explained that because by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's desire, by his will, he went to a higher destination, means he went to join the pastimes of Shri Krishna himself in Goloka Vrindavana. So Srivasa Pandit, he's part of the Panchatattva, and he performs so many pastimes with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu was especially affectionate and so merciful to Srivasa Pandit. And actually Srivasa Pandit, he was so attached to chanting of Harinam, and even before the appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he would chant and dance with his brothers in his place, in his courtyard. And at that time there was so many obstacles to their chanting, because the atheists, they would complain so much, they would criticize, abuse, threaten, and they would say, why is Srivasa Pandit and his brothers making so much noise? This is so bad, because the Muslim ruler, he will come and he will torture us all. So what can we do about this? So they were threatening, oh, we should just throw Srivasa Pandit's house in the Ganges and send him away. Like this will be kept safe. So then Srivasa Pandit and his brothers, they went on chanting, but thinking, what will happen to us? So then later Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he appeared, and he was in that very courtyard where Srivasa Pandit was chanting with his brothers, his family members. He also chanted every night. So many pastimes took place there, came in his heart, and he was reminded who he was. So then he rushed to the house of Srivasa Pandit, and he knocked on the door really loudly and he said, Srivas, what are you doing? What are you doing? Whom are you worshipping? It is I who am standing here before you. It is I who you are worshipping. Open the door and see for yourself. And he was roaring so loudly that Srivasa Pandit, he was trembling inside, and he was thinking, what is this? What's going on? So then he opened the door, and before him, Mahaprabhu, he stood in his Nrsimha Roop. And there was like all fire around, and Srivasa Pandit, he was completely astonished. And Mahaprabhu, he was saying, yes, I am he whom you are worshipping. And Srivasa Pandit, he couldn't believe his eyes. He fell to the ground at the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu in this Nrsimha Roop. And then Mahaprabhu, he said, you should go and get some paraphernalia for worship, and you should offer prayers to me. So then Srivasa Pandit, he, along with his family, offered so many prayers to Mahaprabhu and Nrsimha. So like this, actually, Mahaprabhu, he understood Srivasa Pandit, that so many threats were coming, so many obstacles were coming in his chanting, and he had some fear. So like the atheists, they would always threaten, why is Srivasa Pandit and his brothers, everyone there chanting so loudly? What do they think, the Lord is deaf or what? Even the Lord himself will become upset at their chanting. They're so bogus. I think they're just chanting to fill their belly. Like this, they would sometimes threaten, actually, one person said, I've heard that some Muslims are going to come on boats and arrest Srivasa Pandit. So then Srivasa Pandit, hearing this, he was thinking, oh, maybe this will happen. So Mahaprabhu, he performed these pastimes to prove you don't have to have any fear. Look who I am. And also Mahaprabhu, he made Srivasa Pandit's niece chant and dance in ecstasy. So like this, Mahaprabhu was working to pacify the heart of Srivasa Pandit and make him understand that he need not have any fear. So like this, also pure Vaishnavas, they are completely fearless. They don't have any fear. Why? Because Krishna is in their hearts and they know that Krishna is arranging everything. So like this, anyone who is connected to a pure Vaishnava also, they need not have any fear, because that pure Vaishnava is so powerful. He has the power to deliver all the universes. What to speak of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. So, I'll just say one last thing, that one time there was a brahmana and he desperately wanted to enter the house of Srivasa Pandit and see the beautiful dancing of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He'd heard of his glories and he desperately wanted to see, and he begged Srivasa, please, please allow me entrance. Mahaprabhu wasn't allowing anyone in except for his entourage. So then Srivasa was saying, no, it's not possible, no one is allowed like that. And he begging again and again, and then Srivasa said, okay, I see you're a simple brahmana, you only take milk and maybe little fruit, so you're very pure in heart, I know, very austere. So you please come, but you have to remain hidden. Don't let Mahaprabhu see you. So then he came and he was hiding, and Mahaprabhu, he was dancing with all his associates. And then at a certain point Mahaprabhu felt, oh, there's something wrong. Actually, I'm feeling like there's some imposter here, something. So then he was asking, and devotees saying, don't know. Then he asked Srivasa, is there anyone here? Then he said, tell the truth. So then Srivasa said, well, yes, so just one brahmana, and you know, he's very pure in heart and he's only drinking milk, and I allowed him to come in. So then Mahaprabhu said, what? What, he's here? What? Why you allowed him? You get him out immediately. Do you think that just by drinking milk that one can attain bhakti? You think it's so cheap? No. He said, actually, what kind of devotees attain bhakti? Hanuman, Gajendra, gopis and gopas, all Vrajapasi, they have pure bhakti. This is very rare thing, not so cheap by just drinking milk, eating food like this, living austere life. No. So he said, you take him out immediately. So then this Brahmin, he was in his hiding place and he was trembling, and he was thinking, oh, what am I going to do? He wanted to sneak away, but then he was thinking, you know what? At least I got to see the dancing of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I got to see. So like this, he was happy in heart. But Mahaprabhu knew his heart, and he called, he said, come on. And then he explained to him so many things about what it means to attain bhakti. And in this way he received the blessings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and his life became a success. So, like this, we on these days, any appearance day or disappearance day of any associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, any Vaishnavas, then we try to remember their glories and imbibe their moods. And as Srivasa Pandit was so near and dear to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and received so much mercy, we beg also to receive one drop of mercy of the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This I end my speech. Vanchikapatrupischa kripa sindhuvebhyo patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Okay, sing this song. Nila Premodhana Koruna Prachur Jaya Nila প্রভু কোথা গেল আচার্য ঠাকুর হেন প্রভু কোথা গেল আচার্য ঠাকুর যে আনিল প্রেম ধন করুণা প্রচুর প্রভু কোথা গেল শ্রীবাস ঠাকুর হেন প্রভু কোথা গেল কাহা মোর স্বরূপ রূপ কাহা সনাতন কাহা মোর স্বরূপ রূপ কাহা দাস রঘুনাথ পতিত পাবন পাশানে কুটিব মাথা অনলে পশিব পাশানে কুটিব মাথা অনলে পশিব আরে সঙ্গে গুণের নিধি কোথা গেলে পাব গৌরাঙ্গে গুণের নিধি ও শ্রীসাবর সঙ্গে সুন্দরী কইলেন বিলাস শ্রীসাবর সঙ্গে আরে
ज्ञानतिमिरान्ध्रस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरातिसे नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So first of all, offer my humble respectful Dhanavad Pranam. Lotus feet of my Guru Pad Padmu Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj and Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Narada Goswami Maharaj. Simultaneously offer my humble respectful Dhanavad Pranam. Lotus feet of Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Govinda Goswami Maharaj Srila Bhakti Rakar Sridhar Goswami Bhakti Puri Goswami Maharaj Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj and all senior devotees and all Vaishnavis and presented all of my respectful guests. So I am very happy to come in the house of Mahaprabhu and Sasikala Didi and her also very nice sweet daughter. What is your name? Shanti Didi. Shanti Didi, Chandrika Didi and another son's name? Radha Priya. Dhanidhi. 4. Okay. Very nice. Actually, their house is called Krishna Samsar, Krishna-seva. Many years I am coming. This house is called so Mahatirtha. What Tirtha? Mahatirtha. What is the meaning of Mahatirtha?
Great holy place.
Great holy place. Why? Because Gurudev, he came here. They are very sweetheart and always they also invite Vaishnavas. And I think every Vaishnavas they are coming in their house. This is true. Jedina grihe bhajana dekhi grihe te Goloka bhai charana sindhu dekhiya ganga sukna sima pai. One who performs bhajan in sadhan. This house is called Goloka Vrindavana. This house is not Narak. This house is called Goloka Vrindavana. Understand this? And people they like Sarga. Or Sarga means heaven. But Goloka Vrindavana is higher than heaven. So Jedina grihi bhajan dekhi grihe te Goloka bhai Charana Sindhu Dekhiya Ganga Sukna Sima Pai. Na Jatra Vaikunta Katha Sudhavaga. Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Sukdev Goswami Pad told to Parikshit Maharaj. If you in your house no Vaishnava is coming, no hari-katha, that house is called graveyard. That is called Sasanpa. Cemetery, huh? Cemetery.
Cemetery.
Good place or bad place? Bad place. Eh? Who wants to go there? No one. But when you die, then you will go, no problem. But when you alive, janto, no? That time you will not go. Just you will go for others to goodbye. Huh? This was wrong. When anybody left body, then people are going behind to him and goodbye, tata, tata. Why I am saying it? Because Mahaprabhu himself, our Shastra says, Najatra Vaikuntha Katha Sudhapaga, Najatra, Najatra Swansati Sura. If not hari-katha, no Vaishnava coming, no sadhu, that house is called, also is called the, also called the hole of the snake. You know? Snake lives in where? In the hole of the mouse. Mouse, you know, mouse? What is it doing? Making the hole. And saying there, but snake enter in the hole and eat the mouse and staying in there. Very nicely. That means those who are not doing bhajan and sadhana in the house, their house is also as like the snake hole, where snake is biting. Sarpagartha. Or one who performs bhajan and sadhana, chanting holy names, that house is called Goloka Vrindavana. So I remember in his house, many times Gurudev came. How many times Gurudev came to your house? Twice.
Once for lunch and then once he stayed like 4 days.
4 days Gurudev was staying here. And I remember that house. Yeah, I remember. And all Vaishnavas coming also there. Any Vaishnava coming, they are so generous. They have to hold the hari-katha in their house. Very sweet. Love and affection and completely open-minded. And making very nice, beautiful prasad also. And look, she is cooking. And always she is busy to cooking. And servicing, seva. And bhakti means is what? Bhakti means not just speak hari-katha and speak eloquent words, charm the heart of the people. This is actually not bhakti. Many people also speak very nice eloquent words, charm the heart, and people also making many claps. Oh, he is great devotee. But no servitual mood, nothing. Bhakti means this word. Bhajate sebbate iti bhakti. Seva-vritti. Servitual mode. Arsan, Didi, she always was Sasikala Didi. When I used to come, I saw. She always was absolute to serve, service, seva, Vaishnava seva. Mahaprabhu himself told, Prabhu kaye Vaishnava seva, nama-sankirtana, dui kara sigra bhave, govinda charan. Mahaprabhu told, just to follow the two principles, regulatory principle. What is that? Vaishnava seva. What do you do?
Vaishnava seva.
Serve Vaishnava seva. Or nama-sankirtana. So, Prabhu kaye Vaishnava seva, nama-sankirtana, dui kara sigra bhave, govinda charan. You learn many slokas and use many eloquent words. Understand? Very sweet, what is called poetical words, lyrical way. Poetic. But Krishna will not come in front of you. With seva-vritti. Gurudev told gopis what they did, how they conquered the heart of Krishna and complete captivated the heart of Krishna. Because this heart of Krishna with their body, mind, speech, kaya, mana, vakya, seva. You understand? Seva-vritti. So I am saying this when I coming in their house, every time I am looking how they are absorbed always Vaishnava seva. They do. And very nice, beautiful deities also, Vigraha. What is Vigraha's name? Thakurji's name? Radha Govinda Dev Ki Jai. Installed by Srila Gurudev. Seva. Vigraha Seva. Vigraha Seva, nama-sankirtana, Vaishnava Seva. Life is wealth coming, going, and anything will not go with you. One penny will not go with you. This is true or not? But we serve. As like Srivasa Thakura today, the disappearance day of Srivasa Thakura. How much money, bank balance of Srivasa Thakura? Srivasa Thakura was completely what? Penniless. Penniless brahmana. And they spoke very nicely about Srivasa Thakura Katha, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first time, and he performed Vyasa Puja. You know, Krishna-seva-vritti, Veda Vyas and Puja. It's coming, when it's coming? 13th of July. And Asari Purnima. And that's very important also. And Srivasa Thakura complete the penniless. Mahaprabhu told, Sona Sona Sripad Kali Habe Vyasara Pujan. Mahaprabhu told Nityananda, Mahaprabhu always called to Nityananda Prabhu, Sripad. Hey Sripad, tomorrow we will perform Vyasa Puja. Vyasa Puja means Krishna-seva-vritti, Veda Vyas, apparently. Where will do? They Nityananda who hold the hand of Srivasa Thakura. Oh, he can do. Mahaprabhu told Srivas, Mahaprabhu told Sripad, Nityananda, he is very poor Brahman. He has no money, nothing. And even his house, no mice. Means he's got no grains, no food. Understand? And India means if you have in your house many grains, then automatically your mice come. They are good. But Srivasa Thakura house completely empty. Understand? Very nice, beautiful house. That is called high class air conditioned house. Means is what? No door and no windows. They are coming this side and going. Understand? But Srivas, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, how possible Srivas will be perform Vyasa Puja in his house? Because many people will come and prepare many kinds of preparation. Understand? Not only khichdi, understand? You have to prepare many kinds of preparation. Laddu, kachori, Indian high class, many kinds of also sweet. Understand? Paneer rasa, understand? You understand paneer rasa? Paneer.
Tomato, paneer,
ghee, cheese, many things. Rasmalai. Ice cream be, no? You like ice cream, huh?
Ice cream and cake. Ice cream and cake.
Ice cream and
bolo.
Cake. Understand? Okay. So how possible? Then Srivasa Thakura hold the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then Srivasa Thakura, Prabhu, if you come in my house, everything will be arranged. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is called Lakshmi Pati. Gaur Narayan. And Narayan understand? And so Narayan is there. Narayan means Lakshmi Devi. Sarva Lakshmi Srimati Radhika. So how possible it will be shortage? next morning, Srivasa Thakura, he arranged everything. Many people, they brought many kinds of preparation. She also bringing preparation. Many devotees they brought. And house full, then in house completely full of different kinds of preparation. And Mahaprabhu completely absorbed glorification of Vyasadeva. Krishna-seva-vritti. And so Vyasa Panchak this way. Then Mahaprabhu told, Nityananda, first you offer the garlands to Vyasadeva. Nityananda Prabhu, he hold the garland. He did not offer. Then Mahaprabhu told Srivasa, you offer, time is over. Everybody is hungry or not? And are you hungry? Have to take prasad. Then Srivasa Thakura, Nityananda was saying, Hoy, mani? Yes, I am doing it. Then Nityananda Prabhu, he took the garland, offered to Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jai Sachidananda Gaur Hari. Why? Nityananda Prabhu, he did not offer that the garland to Vyasadeva. First he offered to Mahaprabhu. Why? Because Mahaprabhu is called origin Guru. Krishna Vande Jagat Guru. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna. He is not even Krishna. Antar Krishna, Bahir Gaura. Inside is Krishna. And outside Srimati Radhika's complexion. So our Shastra is saying, Krishna Vande Jagat Guru. And in this way, Nityananda he put. I am saying, in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he performed Vyasa Puja in the house of Srivasa Thakura. Srivasa is the great devotee of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Understand? Actually, who is Srivasa Thakura? Narada Muni. Understand? Sattva, Treta, Dapar, Kali. How many yugas? 4 yugas. Narada Muni always he serves to Lord. Different ways. Actually, who is origin Narada Muni? Naradiya Gopi. Narada Muni many incarnation. And Prakash is. But who is origin Narada Rishi? That is called Naradiya Gopi. Understand this? And he helps to Lord's all kinds of lila. Sattva Yuga's lila. Narada Muni, he helps. What lila? So many lila. And Prahlad. And he gave all the instruction to Prahlad Maharaj. Though Prahlad Maharaj, he was staying in the womb of his mother, Kayadhu. Look this. Sattva Yuga also. So many katha, if time is over, but just I touch the points. Sattva Yugas. Narada Muni also helped Krishna's lila. And Prahlad Maharaj himself told, I learned all tattva siddhanta, everything from my Guru, Narada Muni. When I was in the womb of my mother, Kayadhu. Look this. Sattva Treta Yugas. Treta Yuga Ramchandra's lila. Narada Muni also helped. This is very important also. Now this is once, and he performed hard austerities and city. Then the king of heaven, Indra, he became very afraid. Oh, maybe he will take my position, Singhasan. So the king of heaven, Indra, he sent very powerful his army. What is his name? Kamadev. What is his name? Kamadev, understand? Keep it. Very powerful. Now Indra told, you have to go and disturb to Narada Rishi's Then Kamadev he came. And then Kamadev, he paid his obeisances to Narada Rishi. Then Narada Rishi wakes up and opens his eyes. Then Kamdev, very humble, he told, "Hey Narad, you conquer, or I am defeat." Then Narada Rishi become very puffed. Oh, I conquered the Kamdev. Understand? Kam means your lust. I conquered the lust. Then Narada Rishi came in front of Brahmaji, the father, I conquered the lust. Then Brahmaji, hey, no, don't tell him. I cannot conquer the lust. How possible you conquer the lust? Then Narada Rishi, he left Brahmaji. He came in front of Shivji. Then he told, "Oh, my brother, do you know, I conquered the lust." Kamdev, he told. And he completely what? Defeated. Then Shivji told, no, don't tell these things, anything. Or I cannot conquer the lust. How possible to conquer the lust? Don't tell this. Then Narada Rishi left to Shivji and he came to Vishnu. Lord Vishnu, do you know, I conquered lust. I conquered the Cupid. And Lord Vishnu laughed. Okay, very nice, good. Very nice. Then Narada Rishi said, okay, now we go. Narada Rishi, when he coming, then Lord Vishnu, with his yoga, manifested one very nice, beautiful marriage ceremony. You know? Very nice, beautiful marriage ceremony. And very nice, beautiful bridegroom. They're very nice, beautiful, attractive. Just she hold the garland and looking at her husband to offer to. When Narada Rishi saw that the young lady, very nice, beautiful, attractive, so much effulgence, beautiful body, that Narada Rishi completely intoxicated and thinking, oh my God, I have to marry with her. Then Narada Rishi quickly returned back to Vaikuntha and told, oh my Lord, please give me one very nice, beautiful face of Hari. Beautiful face of Hari. That is Sanskrit word, Hari-mukh. Hari-mukh means the face of Hari. You understand? Hari-mukh. There are two meanings. Hari means Lord, Sri Hari, or Hari means monkey. Lord Sri Hari told, okay, what is good for you, I am giving blessing to you. You want blessing or no? Okay. Okay, I am giving to you Hari-mukh. Hari-mukh means the face of Hari. Now this is thinking, because Lord's face is very beautiful, attractive. Understand? Because Lord's face is unique and unparalleled. This is true or wrong? So now this is thinking, now my face is very beautiful, attractive. Must be, she will accept me, her husband. So now this appears, and I am thinking, hey, give me garland. And she also, looking there. Then now this is completely intoxicated. What is bewilderment? Bewildered. I have to marry with her. But she did, and all other persons, they laughed and joked. What are these doing? In the meantime, Lord Sri Hari, Vishnu, appeared in their place on the back of the Garuda. Then she offered her garland to Lord Vishnu and seated on Garuda and flew away. Then Narada Rishi became very angry. Oh, I want to marry with her, but Lord then everybody joked with Narada Rishi. Narada, first to see your very nice, beautiful face. Come in front of mirror. Mirror. And so there is a face of monkey. Monkey face. Good or not? Okay. Then Narada Rishi become very angry. That time Narada Rishi gave curse to Lord Vishnu. Hey Lord Vishnu, you cheat me. And I am feeling separation from that lady. In the same way, and you will feel separation from your wife. And this monkey face will be solve all your problems. Bolo Vrindavan Vihari Lila. And for this Ram Lila is coming. Same Ramchandra and his consort Sita Devi appear. You know this Lila? Then Ravan, he kidnapped Sita Devi. And then Ramchandra, he felt painful separation with Sita Devi. Crying and crying. Then the monkeys, they also helped how to return back Sita Devi from the clutches of Ravana. In this way, Raman is going on this. Actual, this Lila, Ramchandra's Lila, actual, Narada, and Narada, so many Lilas in there. Treta Yuga's Katha. Then Dapar Yugas also Narada, so many Kathas is there. So many Kathas. Narada, what is he doing? Narada, he told to Krishna, hey Krishna, and always we absorb in Braj Lila, but when will come in Mathura and kill to Kamsa? Understand this? And you have to kill Kamsa. So in this way, Narada, he told to Krishna, please kill Kamsa. So many Lilas is going on this way. Narada Lila. Then Sattva Treta Dapar Kali Yug, who is coming? Srivasa Thakura. And actual Sattva Treta Dapar Narada Rishi Brahmachari, Pakka Brahmachari, perfect Brahmachari. Our Mahaprabhu's Lila, Narada Rishi is acting the role of Grihastha household. Actual Narada Rishi, perfect devotee of Lord. Even Srimad Bhagavatam manifested. And this is the root cause of mercy of Narada Rishi. Understand this? Sometimes also when giving Srimad Bhagavat Sapta Katha, once Narada Rishi, he came in the place of Parvati, the consort of Lord Shiva. That time Shivji, he was not in there. Devi Parvati, she was alone. Then when Narada Rishi came, then Devi Parvati, she very happy, because everybody called him, what is called him? Guru. Narada Rishi, he is the Guru of all the devotees. Even Kamsa also called him Guruji, Guruji. Though Kamsa, he is called his what? Demon, Asura. Kamsa also called him Guru. Understand? So Narada Rishi, when he came in the place of Parvati, then Devi Parvati gave him ashram. Then Narada Rishi told, hey Devi Parvati, how are you? How is your husband? Well, my husband very nice, beautiful. Always he absorbed Krishna-katha, Ram-katha. Understand this? My husband is unique and unparalleled. Because Devi Parvati is so much glorified about her husband. Then, and my husband's name is called, what is his name? Mrityunjay. Shiva's one name is called what? Mrityunjay. He conquered the death. Understand? Mrityunjay mantra. If you chant Mrityunjay mantra, then all your problem will solve. All kinds of your problem solved. And inauspiciousness will go away. Understand? Mrityunjay mantra, do you know? Who knows? Om Traimakam Jajamahe Sugandhi Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityur Mokshamamritam Om Mrityunjaya Swaha. Huh? When you do Bhavan, means Swaha. Okay. Huh? So Narada Rishi told, Hey Devi Parvati, and your husband always putting what is called ashes in his body, yeah? And also and skull and Naramundo Mala and not good and powder. You put the powder? No? What powder? Makeup powder. Makeup powder. Huh? Oh, why Shivji is putting all kinds of ashes in his body? Huh? Devi Parvati said, oh, this is his renunciation, daina, vairagya. But no, you don't know. This is the essence of all Veda, Purana, Upanishad. But he did not tell to you. But this is your wife and husband problem, so I did not tell to you. Because if the husband and wife are making problem, sadhu should not go involved. Understand? So I should not tell you. But when your husband will come, then you can tell. Ask to him. Then Narada Rishi left. Then when Shivji came, then Devi Parvati became very angry. Oh, you told me, hey Devi Parvati, you are my heart and soul. I never hide anything. But you did not tell me the essence of all Veda, Purana, Upanishad. Well, no, I did not hide anything to you. No, Gurudev came. He told me, you cheat me. But what is that? Why did you put the ashes in your body? And why do you putting the garland? Which garland? Huh? Skull. Bone and Devi. Why? Then Shivji told, hey Devi Parvati, actually, every life, every time, you give up your body. And I have so much love and affection with you. For this regard, when you left your body, when you die, and the ashes of your body, I put my body. And remember to you. And every life, your one's and bone, I am making garland and putting for your remembrance. That Devi Parvati, that means you did not give up your body? Well, no, my name is called Mrityunjaya. Well, how possible we became Mrityunjaya? Well, always I am and remembering and hari-katha, bhagavad-katha amritam. If you speak bhagavad-katha, drink bhagavad-katha amritam, you will become and conquer the death. Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam kavi viriritam kalma sahapaham sravana mangalam srimadattatam bhuviginnanti te bhuridajana. Krishna-katha is as like sweet nectar. If you drink the nectar, you will become immortal. Which katha? Bhagavad-katha. Then Devi Parvati, she told, okay, you glorify about Bhagavad-katha. In this way, Shivji, he told Srimad Bhagavad-katha to Devi Parvati. Actually, first Srimad Bhagavad-katha manifested from the lotus lips of Shivji. That is called Shiv Parvati Samvad. Very important. Actually, this is coming from here. Inspired from Narada Rishi. So now coming this, and now there is so many lilas in this. And if you speak whole night, now the lila will be never end. Just I tell you one katha, Narada Rishi. Once Narada Rishi came in the house of his disciples, wife and husband. Understand? But they are so much busy to cooking, because Gurudev has come cooking many kinds of preparation, do. But they are not coming, listen, hari-katha. Hey, Haribol, come here, hari-katha. Nishingananda Prabhu, come. Nishinga jai jai, Prahlad jai jai. Then now they are thinking, I have come here in my disciple house, but disciple not listen hari-katha. They are so much absorbed with cooking, seva, di. But without hari-katha, how their heart will be purified? Sinnatang sakata Krishna punna Vraja-mandala. Without hari-katha, any method, your heart will never purify. Hari-katha is very powerful. Sinnatang sakata Krishna punna Vraja-mandala. Hari-katha is very powerful. Hari-katha means Sri Hari himself enter in your ear and coming in your heart and clean all your unwanted. But that couple there don't want to listen hari-katha. So now this is thinking, I will make one joke, then they will listen hari-katha. And in the meantime, husband went to the market to buy something. That wife, she was cooking. Narada Rishi came in the kitchen room and told, hey, what you are doing? Gurudev, I am cooking. Acha? Good, nice. Okay, listen. Do you know your past life? No, Gurudev, I don't know. Please, read my palm. Hey! No need to read palms. I am looking your forehead. Listen, I will tell you one very confidential thing to you. Don't tell to anyone. Well, what is that, Gurudev? Do you know, in previous life, you were very nice, beautiful princess, Rajkumari. You are very nice, beautiful princess. Then she was very happy and she was, Gurudev, tell to me about my husband. Oh, this is, don't tell to, well, what is that? You know, your husband previous life, he was donkey. Previous life he was donkey. Well, which donkey? In the house of salt merchant, you know? Salt merchant, those who are selling the salt. Salt merchant donkey. Understand? Understand? So much carrying the salt. I was princess and my husband was donkey. How possible? Hey, don't tell to this. If you have no faith, you can say when your husband will be asleep, then you can lick his feet and also still salt coming. Her mind very disturbed, but Gurudev told, don't tell to anyone and keep your heart. Okay. Then after a few minutes, then husband returned back. Then sitting, hey, listen hari-katha, Gurudev, I am very busy. Arey, come here, sit. Like, Nazir, do you know your past and present future life? No, Gurudev, please see read my palm. Then Nazir said, hey, no need to read your palms, nothing. I am looking everything over your forehead. Do you know, previous life, you was very nice, beautiful prince. Opposite. Then he told Gurudev, husband, yes. The Gurudev, I tell about my wife. Oh, this is very confidence. The Gurudev tells me, she is thinking, I was prince, must be my wife, she was princess. But now she told opposite. Do you know? Actual, and your wife, previous life, she was?
Salt merchant donkey.
No. Your wife, she was dog. Hari-bol. Huh? Then she said, no, Gurudev, now not possible. How possible? Hey, this is very confident. Then tell to her. If you have no faith, and you can take test, when just you pretend to sleep, and lay down your bed, just pretend to sleep, then you can see your wife. She did not give her previous habit. She also looking your. Oh my God. But don't tell her. Then his mind is very disturbed. Okay. Now he took prasad and pretended to sleep. Lay down. Then wife is thinking, Gurudev told me, my husband previous life he was salted donkey. And who carried the master. Then when he slept, then she came very slowly enter in his room and this is true. Salt coming. In our everyday we are eating salt or not? You can check. In our body salt or not? You can lick automatically what? Some salt coming. Oh, Gurudev told this is true. Then he waked up and called, oh, Gurudev told, previous life you are dog. Yes, Gurudev told, previous life you are donkey. Both they are quarreling. Then Narada Rishi listening. Narada Rishi came, hey, what happened? Why you are quarreling? Gurudev, you told this is true. He was donkey or she was? Then Narada Rishi said, no dog, no donkey, nothing. You are not donkey, you are the servant of Krishna. Krishna Das. Jiver Sarup hai? Krishna Nitya Das. What is that Krishna? And who is Krishna? Who is the soul? What is the soul? Then Narada sit down here. Then Narada whole night discuss hari-katha, Krishna-katha, jiva-tattva, maya-tattva, bhakti-tattva, Krishna-tattva, prema-tattva, Krishna-tattva, everything. Bolo Vrindavana Vihari Lal. Narada Rishi is very powerful. Narada Rishi is powerful. Anyhow, jeno teno prakareno Krishna mono niveshat. Anyhow, and you have to absorb your mind with Krishna Nam and Krishna-katha. People, they don't want to listen to Krishna-katha. Sadhu, Narada Rishi means sadhu. Sadhu is very powerful. And understand? Sadhu is what you have to listen Krishna-katha. So in this way, Narada Rishi and engaged wife and husband to listen Krishna-katha. And the conditional soul, they don't want to listen Krishna-katha. But you have to do it anyhow. So now when the same Narada Rishi now appeared in this Kali Yuga in the form of Srivasa Thakura. As like householder. Srivasa Thakura. What is the wife of Srivasa? Malini Devi. Nityananda Prabhu was staying in the house of Srivasa Thakura and Malini Devi. She nourishment to Nityananda Prabhu. Srivasa Thakura is a great devotee. Understand? Srivasa Thakura has so much love and affection with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One day Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked to Srivasa, hey Srivasa, tell to me, how did you become great devotee of Lord? Tell to me. Then Srivasa Thakura, very humble, he told Prabhu, you know everything. But for the teaching for the others, Loka Shiksha, you asked me. Then Mahaprabhu told Srivasa, Mahaprabhu asked Srivasa, you tell me, how did you become great devotee? How do you become? Then Srivasa Thakura told, hey Prabhu, until 16th years, how many years? 16 years. And I did not bhajan sadhana, nothing. I completely what? Atheist. Though I took birth in the Brahman family, but I did not perform bhajan and sadhana, nothing. And then one night, one dream had come. One brahman, he appeared in front of me. A nice, beautiful brahmana. He appeared in front and indicated to me, "Hey Srivas, you born in Brahman family, but you are not following the rules and regulations of Brahmanical activities. Do you know? After 1 year, how many years? 1 year, you will be die. Then you go the hell." That Brahman again and again indicate to me and chastise me. Then I afraid, so much sweat coming from my body. Then I wake up. Then Brahman disappear. Then I'm thinking, what will do now? What will do now? I will live only how many years? 365 days. How many days? 1 year. What will do now? Then I become very upset. What will do now? And one day I found one nice slok, Brihat Narad Purana slok. What is the slok? Hare Namo, Hare Namo, Hare Namaiva Kevalam, Kalu Nastiva, Nastiva, Nastiva Gatirannatha. Brihat Narad Purana slok. Then I'm thinking, I have to chant the holy names. This thinking. But I am afraid. I have to die. You die or not? Yes. So for this regard, every day I used to go listen hari-katha from the lips of Devananda Pandit. And every day I am looking calendar. 1 day passed. I am going to the day. Then looking. Look this way. Last day, I am looking, almost 364 days past last day. And I have to die. Because that Brahman had come in my dream and he told, after 1 year I have to die. And the Brahman, what is what? Perfect. You have to die. As like Parikshit Maharaj, he got curse from and Takshak will die. Takshak will catch. What is one? Bite. And Samagri Sisha Sringi gave him curse. I have to die. So in this I have to die. But he chanting. And last day he was, Srivasa Thakura, he told, I was sitting in the balcony of Devananda Pandit. And that time Devananda Pandit, he was giving Srimad Bhagavad Katha, 7th canto, the character of Prahlad Maharaj. Which Katha? Prahlad Charitra, the character of Prahlad. And I am listening. And I am looking, today is my last day. When sun goes down, when sun set, I have to die. Just I am looking. And same time Prahlad, Devananda Pandit, he was speaking about how Prahlad Maharaj is protected by Lord Sri Hari. You know, Hiranyakashipu, he tried to kill to Prahlad with different ways. But Lord Sri Hari protected. So he told, "Hey Prabhu, when I was listening this katha, then that time I was crying. I am thinking, I am not the devotee. How possible Lord will protect me? Prahlad is the devotee of Lord. So for this regard, Lord protect him. I was crying. I have no saranagati, nothing. I am not surrendered to Lord. Prahlad, he completely what? Surrendering to Lord. So for this regard, Lord saved him. Who will save me? I was crying and remembering and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sun goes down, sunset. Then my head start to spinning. And then I fell down from the balcony, veranda, and down in there. Then I don't know what happened. Then we told I left body. Then my dead body came in my house, and all they are crying surrounded my dead body. Then after a couple of seconds I waked up. Then they were surprised. And then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, Srivasa, tell to me, when you fell down from the balcony, and who protects you? Srivasa Thakur told Prabhu, same Brahman who had come in my dream, same Brahman also hold me on his lap. Mahaprabhu told, who was that Brahmana? Could you recognize to him? Srivasa told Prabhu, you. Vrindavana. Then Mahaprabhu told, yes. You chanted my holy names. Okay, there are no difference between Nam and Nami. Holy names and Sri Hari. Look. So for this regard, again I return back my life here. Mahaprabhu told, yes. And you have to preach my nama-sankirtana, Hari-nam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And Srivasa Thakur told Prabhu, from the day I always chanting holy names. I have so much faith with you. Understand? This katha very nice, beautiful then. Mahaprabhu told, yes, Srivasa, always you chant holy names. So for this regard, Srivasa and all his brothers, always chanting nama-sankirtana, Hari-nam. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu every day used to come in the house of Srivasa Thakur. Nama-sankirtana. And Sri Hori, especially in the day of Ekadashi. Sri Hori, Vasori, Hori, Kirtana Vidhano, Nittaram Vila Prabhu, Jagatero Kano. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nimai, that time he is called Nimai Pandit. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and every day he used to come in the house of Srivasa Thakur and doing nama-sankirtana. And in the beginning, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed nama-sankirtana in the house of Srivasa Thakur. That house completely was closed. Door and windows completely were closed. No one can enter. Nama-sankirtana. Nama-sankirtana. So many lila katha also Chaitanya Bhagavat, Vrindavan Das Thakur explained. Chaitanya Mangal, what is his name? Lochan Das Thakur, he also explained. And so Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami. So many lila katha is in the Srivasa Thakur. Srivasa Thakur, Mahaprabhu. Just he told, the one and renowned soda person. And his name is called payupahari. Payupahari means, paya means milk. Only he drank the one glass of milk, not more. And everybody glorified to him. Oh, he's nice, renowned person. Just he drinks little milk, not so many. And maybe 100 grams. Not big pot.
1
gallon. 1 gallon. 4 liters, 5 liters, no. He drank only 100 grams milk. So everybody called him and Vairagi. But when he heard the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is singing, dancing in the house of Srivasa Thakur, then he was very eager to enter in the house of Srivasa Thakur and looking Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing, singing. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, no one can enter in my nama-sankirtana. Understand? Only those who are pure devotees, they can come. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mentioned this person will come. As like Krishna told, this gopis will come. Not everybody will come. But Shivji entered. That is called Gopishwar. Then Gopi they bitterly beat him or not? You know this lila many times. In the same lila Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, no one can enter in my nama-sankirtana. And day and night, dancing, singing nama-sankirtana. So that payupahari, that renounced person who drank the milk. How much milk? Not 1 gallon. America gallon, not liter. Only 100 grams. So he hold the lotus feet of Srivasa Thakura. Prabhu, I want to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing, singing. But you don't know. But when Srivasa Thakura told, okay, first Srivasa Thakura, no, Mahaprabhu did not allow. But he told, no, Prabhu, I want to see Mahaprabhu's dance. So Srivasa Thakura, he also hide him one corner of his house and covered the body with the cloth. And just one hole, you can see. Listen. Our Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started to nama-sankirtana, but after a few minutes Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, today I am not happy to nama-sankirtana. Maybe one person has come who is completely what? Unqualified. I am not happy. Then Srivasa Thakura heart melted and tears rolling down. Srivasa Thakura hold the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhu, I committed offense to lotus feet. That person, that is called payupahari, Suska Viraj, he is hiding in my room. Then Mahaprabhu told, okay, come here. Call him. Then he came, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave very nice, beautiful instruction. Aradito jodi hari tapasa kim, naradito joti hari tapasa kim, antar bahir jodi hari tapasa kim, nantar bahir jodi hari tapasa kim. Chaitanya Bhagavat. Mahaprabhu himself told these words. Hey Brahman, listen. Aradito jodi hari, one who performs bhajan Sri, what is the meaning of austerities? One who performs bhajan and sadhana to Krishna. No need to
separately and
separately? No, separately, what is called? Vairagi. Renunciation. Arajito jodhiri tapasya. Nantar vahi jodi hori, who has no faith with the Lord, not doing bhajan and sadhana, just also dry. Austerity, that is your useless. Or aradito jodi hari tapasa kim, nantar naradito jodi tapasa, antar bhai jodi hari tapasa kim. One's heart, inside, outside, Sri Hari. So what is the meaning of austerity? No. Or who has no Krishna bhakti, or what is the meaning of renunciation? Renunciation means for everything, all your activities should be Krishna's pleasure. You understand? Krishnarthe akhil chestaparayan or Krishnarthe akhil bhogatyak. Sanskrit word. All your endeavors should be exclusive pleasure for Krishna. Or everything we have to give up for the pleasure of Krishna. Krishna Sukha. The gopis, they are the perfect example. Gopis, they hard austerities or everything for Krishna's pleasure. Or gopis, they also dress a very nice, beautiful cloth, everything for Krishna's pleasure. Look this. Gopis, they also dress a very nice, beautiful cloth. Why? Because Krishna will be very happy. Once one gopi, she came in front of Krishna, and very nice, beautiful dress, silken cloth, gorgeous dress, and her, what is called, braid, braid. Very nice, decorated with the flowers and this, and many bangles, but gopi, she came very nice. Very nice, beautiful, kajal. Kajal, understand? What is it called? Eh? This way, they can't. But one eye missed. Not in here. Then Krishna noticed that the gopis and asked, hey, all your dress very nice, beautiful, everything is perfect. But why not this eye? Kajal. Kajal understand? Eh? Eh? And sometimes he puts.
Sometimes.
Why not here? That time she told, actual, and I was coming to meet with you, and this is very nice, and all my ornaments, everything is complete, and put this kajal and giving the kajal, that the black, how it is called, and giving this eye. In the meantime, you played the flute, then I forgot everything. Look at this. Then Krishna's heart melted, tears rolling down. Then Krishna had brought some kajal and put her eyes, and rest of the kajal Krishna put in one stone. And if you go Vraja-mandala parikrama, you can go one place that is called, what is the place? Ajnok. And still that the stone is there. And Krishna put the rest of the kajal of the gopi in the stone. Very nice. When you are going to Vraja-mandala parikrama, that place. I am saying, gopis, they also dress very nice. Gopis, they also decorate their body with very nice clothes, ornaments. Why? For Krishna's pleasure. These things. Gopis, they have no own pleasures. All their activity exclusive pleasure for Krishna. So say the Krishnarthe akhil chesta parayan, or Krishnarthe akhil bhogatya. Gopis, they gave up everything for Krishna. Understand? When Krishna played the flute, all gopis, they gave up their household duties. Srimad Bhagavatam explained. One gopi, she was making chapati. Chapati, understand? Puri for her husband. And one chapati gave in the plate of her husband. In the meantime, she heard the sound of the flute. Then she ran away. And her husband said, hey, where are you? Listen. Very nice, beautiful katha Sukadeva Goswami told to Parikshit Maharaj. Why I am saying this is actually our bhakti. This is bhakti, two things. Krishnarthe akhil chesta parayan, or Krishnarthe akhil bhogatyak. And all your endeavors, exclusively pleasure for Krishna. Krishna sughetu kare sabad bhavahar. And all their activities for the exclusive pleasure for Krishna. Krishna. And gopis, they also gave up everything for Krishna. Vairagya means this way. Renunciation. Understand this? Why I am saying this? So, Srivasa Thakura. So Mahaprabhu told, hey payupahari, and who drank the milk. Mahaprabhu told, aradhito jadi hari tapasa kim, naradhito jadi hari tapasa kim, antarvahiri jadi hari tapasa kim, anantarvahiri jadi hari tapasa. What is the meaning of austerity? What is the meaning of renunciation? Renunciation means for the exclusive pleasure for Krishna. Krishna's sughati sabdavahar. All your activities for Krishna's pleasure. These things. There are so many teachings. So Mahaprabhu every day performed nama-sankirtana in the house of Srivasa Thakura. And he told Srivasa Thakura's son left body. But he did not complain to Mahaprabhu. And we have little bit one small arms will cut. Gurudev, what will do now? That means you have any material problem coming and ask to Gurudev. And you solve your problem. You create the problem, you have to solve. Guru and Krishna not create your problem. Who creates the problem? Yourself. Why did you marry? Don't you are suffering? This is true or wrong? So what will do? You have to do bhajan and chant holy name. Marriage life good or not? Who is happy? Her marriage life is good if your house is Krishna Sansar. Mahaprabhu, Bhakti Thakur, Krishna Sansar karo chhadi anachar jive daya Krishna nam sarva dharmo sar. The essence of all religions is God. Krishna Sansar. All you think, my husband, wife, children, all that belongs to Krishna. Even my cats, dogs, everything belongs to Krishna. Krishna Sansar. Serve to everybody. Think of it. Krishna Ishavasya Sarvindam Jatkinchan Jagatang Jagat. Tena Tatta Bhunjita Mahagritha Krishna Kashta Siddhana. What do you think? Understand? What do you understand? Krishna Sansar. You are renowned soldier or you are householder. This is not our subject. You understand? General people are thinking those who are red cloth, they are sadhu. Or householder, they are asadhu. No. Jai bhaje sei bada abhakta inchar Krishna bhajaner nahi jati kuladi vichar. Do you understand? What do you understand? One who performs bhajan sadhan, he is higher than others. If you are householder or you are sannyasi or renowned, this is not the subject. Understand? If you are grihastha, grihastha is a householder. Raghunath Prabhu and his wife and children, how they are very nice, beautiful. Householder not there. They are servicing Guru Vaishnava Seva. That house is called here Goloka Vrindavana. This house is called what? Goloka Vrindavana. Look how the Radha Krishnas and also Seva Kunja. Beautiful, isn't it? Understand? I am staying in Sanatan Prabhu's house. Look, everywhere looking, Samrani Didis, all pictures and everything. Understand? Mangalarti looking, all lila automatically what? Manifest Goloka Vrindavana. Look. Where you are staying? Goloka Vrindavana. Vrindavan. Perfect Vrindavan. Where is the Vrindavan? Your house is Vrindavan. Understand? So try to understand this way. You make what will it? House? Goloka Vrindavana. Are you in your house drinking alcohol, stupid nonsense, ganja, bhang? Eat meat, fish, eat. That house is called? So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Krishna Sansar karo, chhadi, anachar, give up all kinds of anachar. Anachar is bad habits. Give up stupid nonsense, ganja, bhang, alcohol, stupid nonsense. And what is called? Addicted now? What is called? Addiction. Stupid nonsense. Guru Govinda Maharaj lecture, you have to listen. Heavy chastisement. This house should be Golok. Do bhajan. At this house, Golok Vrindavan, look, everywhere. Thakurji, Gurudevi is sitting here, and everywhere. Hi, Maharaj Soda, Sangi Maharaj, everywhere. Golok Vrindavan or not? Where you are staying? Golok Vrindavan. And all your sadhus coming in Goloka Vrindavana. And very nice prasad also. And many devotees coming, she also brought some prasadam. Vaishnava Seva. Nishananda Prabhu coming here. All devotees are coming. This house is called Goloka Vrindavana. Or if you not do bhajan and sadhan, that house is called Narak. So why I am saying? Because Srivasa Thakur's house is called Goloka Vrindavana. Particular Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, "Hey Srivasa, and always I will stay in your house." Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu promised. And before taking sannyas, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, "I will always stay in 5 places." How places? How many places? 5. What is that? First place is what? Sachira Mandire. Mahaprabhu told, always I will stay in the house of Mother Sachira. Sachira Mandire. Srivasa Grihe. Second, always I will stay in the house of Srivasa Thakur, Srivasa Pandita. And third, Nityananda Nartane, where Nityananda will dance, I will appear in there. Advaita Avhane, when Advaita Acharya, he will call to me. The calling of Advaita Acharya. And Mahaprabhu cannot stay. Anyway, you will have to appear. The calling of Advaita Acharya. Understand this? Our fifth place, where is that? In the house of and that is called, and what is called? Raghav Pandit and his sister Damayanti. How they have love and affection. You read Chaitanya Charitamrita and Chaitanya Bhagavat. Raghav Pandit and Damayanti. They have so much love and affection with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was staying in Jagannath Puri, every year they used to go Jagannath Puri, and they brought many kinds of preparation for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is called Raghaver Jhuli. Jhuli means bags. And Raghav Pandit, he brought many kinds of preparation for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can use 1 year. So much love and affection. To try to understand. For this, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, always I am staying 5 places. How many places? 5. Don't forget. Sachira Mandire, Srivasa Grihe, Nityananda Nartane, Advaita Avhane, or Raghaver Grihe. Remember, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, Srivasa Thakura, the great devotee, Mahaprabhu. Always a day and night crying and crying. And so far, many kathas, Srivasa Thakura's katha, so many kathas in there. Because now almost 10 o'clock. Whole night I can speak, and Srivasa katha is very sweet. Because Narada Rishi. General people are thinking Narada Rishi means who makes the quarrel, trouble. Actually, this is not true. Narada Rishi also makes so much love and affection, creating love and affection. And externally, he creates the quarrel, but internally, he was love. And who Sattva, Treta, Dapar, Kaliyug, Narada Rishi, he saw. Do this. And if you go Vraja-mandala parikrama also, and say Narada Rishi, he performed hard austerities, and very close to Radha Kunda, that is called Narad Kunda, very close to Kusum Sarovar. Narad Kunda ityara. Narad Rishi only chanting holy names. Narad Muni Bajai Vina Radhika Ramane Nam Amani Udita Hoy Bhakata Gita Shame. Narad Rishi only chanting holy names and glorify pastimes. Radha Krishna, all lila is good. And by Narada Rishi, he arranged. This joke messiah. Balo Narada Rishi ki jai. Jai Srivasa Thakura ki jai. Jai. Just 1 second. 1 minute. You are hungry, they are also arranged prepare for arati. Just one thing. Once Narada Rishi was thinking, I am the best brahmachari. I conquered my lust. Understand? Narada Rishi. Then Krishna think, oh Narad, you have so much. Proud has come. Bhagavan, one name is called Darpahari Madhusudan. Who has any? Proud will come. Proud, understand? Then Lord will destroy all your proud. And then one day Narada Rishi and Krishna both were walking. Then walking. And came in the deep forest. Then Krishna told, hey Narad, you know, I am very thirsty. Could you bring 1 glass of water for me? Then okay. Then Krishna is sitting one place. Then Narada Rishi, he was searching. Where is the water? And then Krishna with his Yogamaya manifested one very nice, beautiful and pond inside the forest. And very nice, beautiful park, many trees are there, and sweet breeze coming this way. And now this is, then he saw, oh, very nice, beautiful, this water. Complete blue water. If you put one coin, you can see the water, that the coin is going the bottom. And then now I have to drink something, water, then I will bring water for Lord. Then now this is, just he is going to drink water, then one young girl came, very nice beauty. Then now this is, he could not drink that water, he drank her beauty. Then she was very funny, she told, hey, brahmachari, how are you? Yeah, I'm fine. And, do you like me? Yes, I like you. Okay. Okay, now we are meet together. Then they are meeting together. Marriage ceremony, very nice. Now this he forgot to Lord to bring the water. Now they are staying together, and then Lord is looking for how Narada Rishi, great brahmachari. And he is very proud of his brahmachari. He conquered the Lord. Okay. Now both are staying together. Then by Jogman now this is 2-3 sons coming. And then Lord is doing this Jogman. One big flood came. In flood, storm and flood came, hurricane coming. And then everything is going this way, this way. Now he is thinking, what will do now? Wife is going this way, and son is going this way, daughter is going this way, and Papa. Now they think, hey God, save me, save my wife, save my daughter, save my son. Then in the meantime, Krishna appeared and said, hey Narad, where is my water? I am thirsty. Where is my water? Then Narad, oh, this is true. Understand? Bhagavan, this. So you should never pride of your brahmachari grihastha never. Otherwise Lord will give happy taste. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal. What do you do? Holy chant, holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So I will not take Arati, then we take Prasad. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai Jai Srila. Rest katha maybe tomorrow. Jai Jai.
Maharaj ki Jai.
Bolo Narada Rishi ki Jai. Srivasa Thakura ki Jai. Jai Srila. Shiva Jaya Jaya Gora Chandi Aroti Kosu Bhagiva Jaya. Sri Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan